Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm Anna and I'm planning a post-retirement shake-up of my life. I'm planning to travel, hopefully live somewhere else, live somewhere warm, but all on a very tight budget. I'm also starting my YouTube video before I'm ready to start my adventuring, and I'll let you know why that is in just a moment. Okay, I've decided to come out into the garden because it's a beautiful day today. We've not had a lot of those in England this summer. I've also just videoed a couple of minutes, took it indoors and realised I hadn't pressed play. So that brings me right into what I was going to talk about first, which is setting up my YouTube channel before I'm actually ready for any adventuring. I do follow a lot of YouTube channels, so I've watched, the good, the bad, the indifferent, and there are a lot of content makers who will say, if you're even thinking about setting up a YouTube channel, go for it. Just do it now, even if you think you've got nothing much to say, mainly because your first few videos are probably going to be complete rubbish, because most people don't really know, haven't got videoing skills or editing skills. I certainly haven't. So you'll look at them back and you'll probably cringe, hence the title I've given this video, Feel the Cringe and Do It Anyway. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Content makers will also say probably nobody's going to watch your first few videos, so don't worry about it, just do it. So that's what I'm doing. Right, now on to my plans. I said that I'm hoping to travel, maybe live somewhere warmer, but on a very tight budget. That's because when I retire, I will only have my UK state pension, which is not very much at all. I'm single, so I don't have a partner, with an income, so we can't plan cruises and holidays and things like that. So what I'm intending to do, we've got to leave that there. What I'm intending to do is to travel through house sitting and pet sitting, and I've recently joined Trusted House Sitters, and I'm taking baby steps. So the first few sits that I do are going to be local. That gives me experience. It also, crucially really, hopefully gets me the reviews where people know that I am trusted, I look after their pets well, I leave their house in a good state, that sort of thing. So doing a few local ones will get me those reviews, and then in time I will hopefully get sits Portugal, other places as well, but I've got a sort of an inkling, a sort of desire to possibly settle in Portugal. I follow a lot of people on YouTube who have moved, who followed their dream. They've just bought land, and that they're becoming self-sufficient, renovating houses, that sort of thing. Don't really want to go too far down that line because I'm post-retirement, so but I'm quite happy to sort of buy a place and renovate it with the help of builders, of course. Bit of a glitch there because I completely froze. It's really weird actually, just talking at your phone. And trying to remember where to look for the camera, because if you look straight ahead, you don't look like you're looking straight ahead to the people watching. I'm having to look sort of over there. I've probably not said quite a lot of things that I thought I would say, but I'm going to leave it there for now, but I will be back with, I've got my first local house sit coming up. It's about an hour's drive from me. And it's just a weekend, which is brilliant because it sort of gets me that little bit of experience and a review, hopefully, but just for a weekend. So I will see you in a few minutes. Well, my plan for this afternoon was to do a walk and talk while I took Joella, the Samoan I'm looking after, out for a walk. Didn't really go to plan. I've not tried doing a walk and talk anyway before. So she's only 1 year old, but she's blooming strong. So first of all, I think that I need to update my Trusted House Sitters profile to say small dogs only, because I'm only 5 foot. I don't weigh that much. Fortunately, I'm quite strong. But blimmin' heck, she took me for a walk, and did she walk at quite some pace. Her owners has said if she has, she has a crazy 5 minutes. So the best thing to do is to let her have a crazy 5 minutes out in the garden before going out. And then she'll be reasonably calm, and then she'll calm right down, and then she'll trot along. Well, the 5 minutes going crazy in the garden didn't work out because she was barking so much. I was just worried about the neighbours. I don't live here, I don't know the people. I didn't want them complaining to the owners of this house that the person looking after the dog couldn't control them. So we went straight out, and she had not a crazy 5 minutes, more like a crazy 25 minutes, which she was really, really pulling me. We got to a point where I thought, oh, she seems to be sort of slowing down a bit. Maybe I'll sort of set everything up and try and do my walk and talk. I was feeling chuffed with myself because I'd watched someone a couple of weeks ago who basically does walk and talk with her dog. And she was talking about her early videos and how they're not much good, and what you can do and how you learn. And one thing she said was that she was really glad that she bought, after a few videos, bought a gimbal. That's it, bought a gimbal. And my first thought was, what the heck is a gimbal? Is that even a word? So I checked it out on the internet, of course, and yes, a gimbal is something that's very useful if you're walking and talking and moving about, because if you're just holding your phone, then it's jiggling about, and your video ends up like this. So I bought a gimbal, and I also bought a microphone just for when I'm out, because I know from watching videos that you just get the wind and other passing noise. If you've got wind in particular, you end up not being able to hear what the person's saying. Anyway, the video I tried taking, she was literally running me around in circles. My phone, I'm sort of holding my stick up here, and it's all over the way. And I thought, okay, let's abandon that. Maybe when I get back, I'll check it out. And I'll decide whether I can use it for comic value, but no, it was really, really bad. So what I will probably do, just to sort of practice doing walking and talking, is that when I've finally finished here for the weekend, I will go over to the park. There's a lovely park just over the road, and I will do one nice and calm with no dogs, and just get some practice doing that. So instead I've got a few stills which I'm going to make into a little sort of montage of Joella, and I'll put that up for now. But yeah, so one thing I've learnt, I think I've said, this was my first house sit with Trusted House Sitters, but I have done house sitting for friends and family and colleagues, and they've all either been small dogs or a small medium dog, which I've been fine. But she's only a year old. She is still in the process of being trained. I think that's the thing. And it seems that actually she gets left with sitters quite a lot and quite frequently, so I don't think the training is, you know, where it should be. But that's not her fault, and she's a cute little thing. She's lying down here by my feet at the moment. So yeah, tomorrow I will do a walk and talk, and what I'll probably do to round off this episode is talk about more about my sort of plans, why I've got itchy feet and why I feel the need that I want to travel when I retire, rather than just sort of settling into retirement. Okay, I will see you for the last bit, which will probably be tomorrow. Cheers. What are you doing? Hello. Hello. Hello.